Rome.
1633. A woman named Tofania d'Adamo was publicly executed for poisoning. Standing in the crowd watching was her 13-year-old daughter. Her name was Giulia. To understand what Giulia did, you need to understand what it meant to be a woman in 17th century Rome. You were your father's property until you became your husband's. You could not own land. You could not file for divorce. You could not leave. There was no legal exit from a bad marriage.
None.
The law had no solution. So the women found their own. Giulia moved from Palermo to Rome and opened an apothecary shop. To everyone outside, she sold cosmetics, face creams, beauty oils, perfumes. But to a carefully vetted circle of women, she sold something else. Acqua Tofana, a colorless, odorless, completely tasteless liquid disguised in bottles labeled Manna of St. Nicholas of Bari, a popular healing ointment with a saint's picture on the label. It sat on women's vanity tables next to their perfumes and powders. Husbands never suspected a thing. The poison itself was a precise blend of arsenic, lead, and belladonna. For drops, that was all it took. First dose, exhaustion and weakness. Second dose, stomach pain and vomiting. Third or fourth dose, the doctors would shake their heads and write natural causes. 600 men over 20 years. Not one investigation. Not one suspicious death. Giulia didn't work alone. She built a network of women, trusted associates who distributed Acqua Tofana through Rome. Some dispensed it during Mass, others at washing streams. But who were her clients? Not just noblewomen, not just the wealthy. Women from every class in Rome came to Giulia. Women with broken bones they couldn't explain to doctors. Women locked inside their homes for days at a time. Women who had tried to leave and been dragged back. Women who had nowhere left to go and no one left to ask. For them, Giulia Tofana was not a poisoner. She was the only door in a room with no exits. Every client was vetted carefully. Word of mouth only. Women referred by women who had already been helped. She never sold to strangers. She never sold for greed, only to women who had exhausted every other option. The system that oppressed them was unknowingly protecting them. Nobody was looking for a murderer hiding behind a cosmetics counter. For 20 years, the operation ran without a single mistake. Then one client got cold feet. A young woman had already added drops of Acqua Tofana to her husband's soup.
She panicked,
Begged him not to eat it. Her husband forced a confession. Police were called. The network began to unravel. Giulia received word before the authorities arrived. She fled to a church and claimed sanctuary. Then a rumor spread through Rome. Giulia had poisoned the city's water supply.
The people panicked.
The government pressured the church. Sanctuary was revoked. Giulia was handed over. Historian Mike Dash of the University of Cambridge examined the original records carefully. What he found was quietly remarkable. Giulia Tofana, the woman the poison was named after, the woman who built the entire operation, most likely died peacefully, in her sleep, in 1651, 8 years before the trial. Her associates were caught and executed. Without her, the system that gave 600 women no legal options, that same system never caught the woman behind this. The most wanted woman in Rome died in her bed, undiscovered.
And free.